Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host. Today, we're diving into Blink by Malcolm Gladwell, an insightful book that explores the power and pitfalls of quick decision-making. Gladwell examines how our brains make snap judgments, often without us being consciously aware of the process, and what makes these instant assessments accurate or dangerously flawed. Let's unpack the key ideas so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. In Blink, Gladwell argues that quick, instinctual decisions can be just as valuable as those made after long deliberation, a process he calls thin slicing. Thin slicing is our brain's ability to filter through information, focusing only on the most critical details to form judgments in an instant. Gladwell gives examples from diverse fields, from art historians recognizing forged paintings at a glance to military commanders assessing complex battlefields in moments, to show how effective snap judgments can be when they're based on deep, intuitive expertise. However, Gladwell warns that quick judgments can also go terribly wrong, especially when unconscious biases cloud our thinking. For example, he discusses how cultural stereotypes or prejudices can shape our instincts in subtle, often misleading ways. One of the most powerful illustrations of this is his analysis of how women musicians were historically judged unfairly in orchestral auditions, a problem solved by implementing blind auditions, which allowed skill to speak for itself. Another critical concept in Blink is priming, where subtle cues and environments influence our behaviors and decisions without us realizing it. Gladwell describes experiments showing that people behave differently based on seemingly inconsequential details, such as words they hear or objects they see, which can prime them to feel more confident, cooperative, or even aggressive. This phenomenon suggests that our quick decisions are highly susceptible to subtle influences that can steer our actions in surprising directions. Gladwell also explores the idea of overthinking and how too much information can cloud our instincts. In one study, doctors diagnosed heart attacks more accurately when they focused on a few critical indicators rather than a complex list of symptoms. Gladwell suggests that in many cases, more information can lead to analysis paralysis, whereas focusing on essential elements allows our brains to make clear and effective decisions. Ultimately, Blink encourages readers to recognize the power of their instincts while also understanding their limitations. Gladwell emphasizes that developing good intuition requires experience and learning, enabling us to make more accurate snap judgments. He leaves us with the idea that our instincts can be sharpened, refined, and trusted if we take the time to understand when and how they work best. Blink is a fascinating exploration of the mind's hidden power and the complex forces that shape our decisions. Gladwell's insights remind us to listen to our instincts, but to remain aware of the biases and influences that might lead us astray. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. If you enjoyed this summary of Blink, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading.